Alright, it is early. Once again, I couldn't sleep, so 5 o'clock rolled around. There we go. Got out of bed, took my dogs on their walk. What if we did that one? That one might look better. Of course, you know, hat and shadows and hoodie, and you can't see my face. But anyway, so got up, took the dogs for a walk, and just realized I didn't throw my microphone on for this, so the quality might not be that great, but, you know. Today, it's Friday. It's Friday. Normally it would be lower body day, but today is upper body day because I gave myself an extra day of rest after the weekend I had last weekend. Whew, it was rough. So today's Friday. I'll be doing upper body workout. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be doing lower body workout. And I haven't really been talking throughout the videos. You've seen the videos. You see what's going on. So I'm just changing around a little bit. Just showing you that I'm keeping after it. Might do this for the rest of the month. Kind of makes editing easy for me. So, you know, that's my being lazy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And one thing I am going to do today is that I've been doing 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps, give or take, depending, increasing the weight. I'm going to actually bring that back just a little bit. I'm going to do 3 sets of each exercise, including the supersets, everything like that. Reason being is because workout's taking too long. Simple. So I will have to, because of this, I will have to increase my intensity. So I got to push harder for those 3 sets, because what I try to accomplish is get to failure as close to failure as I can by the 5th set. Since I have those 2 extra sets to exhaust and fatigue my muscles, I need to do that a little bit quicker by adding more weight. So I do have to be mindful of that. It's going to be early in the morning, so I don't know if there'll be anybody to spot me on my bench presses. So dumbbell incline bench press. So I'll have to make sure I'm aware of that and mindful of that. But outside of that, I should be good to go on everything else. And I was contemplating cheating and parking right next to the gym, because they kind of have those parking spots open. I don't know. We'll see. I've seen plenty of people parking there, so I don't know. Give it a try. You know, worst thing happens, I get a ticket. So yeah, so upper body workout, chest, back, biceps, triceps. Should take me around an hour, give or take. I'm going to do the same thing with my lower body workout tomorrow. Trying to keep those workouts. I'm going for it. I want to park over by the building. I mean, it's early. It's 5:30, and most people don't start getting here until 7. So I should be finishing up before that even really happens. And there's people already parked over there, so, you know, screw it. But we're going to see what happens. Trying to keep my workouts between an hour, hour and a half. You know, have fun in the gym, but not kill myself. Who's parked here? There's nobody from around here. This guy's from Texas, so he's probably a student. But anyway, you know, I'm like talking about nothing. So I'm here. Let's get after it. So that's it for today. Workout took me about 67 minutes, pretty intense. Oh shit, I forgot that I parked right here. I was going to do this video walking over to my truck, but my truck's right here. So one thing is I forgot my sweatshirt like 2 days in a row. I came here wearing one sweatshirt, left wearing the other, but I made sure that I at least grabbed the other sweatshirt. So, got that going for me. And, yeah, I got to work out with the Marines. There's a whole bunch of Marines. I don't know if you saw any of them in the background, but the rooks and the newbies and, you know, not very many of them. It's not like when the Army does it and there's fucking 4,000 people in there. Yeah, pretty quick workout, pretty easy workout. Had a fun workout. Dana and Frank showed up at the very end, gave me shit, walked through my camera, you know, just messing with me. That's what Dana does. But increase the intensity. My shoulder was bothering me just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I do find that on this upper body day, the shoulder does come into play a little bit more on the chest and tricep exercises than usual. So I just have to be mindful of that in the future. And this building's coming along great. I wish I would have had like pictures throughout the whole thing to show you the progress over time and whatnot. It's supposed to take them 1.5 years in total to be complete, but you know, I mean, the outside will be done before the inside's done, so I'm sure they'll have the outside. I think they're trying to get the outside done before it gets too fucking cold, so that they can start working on the inside with like heat. That would be nice. It would suck being out here trying to run wire negative 20 degrees with no fucking heat. But yeah, it felt pretty good. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow with the leg and shoulder workout, as far as dropping down to 3 sets, increase the intensity, and really push myself. So my chest is sore, my back is feeling it, my triceps, biceps, everything that I hit today. Got close to failure on some things, hit failure on other things. I think overall I'm going to increase the entirety of the weight by 5 pounds across the board, and that should put me in a really good position. I went up on weight on almost everything today, which got me close to the failure point, but not quite there yet. So this is where the progressive overload comes into play, is that you, so I thought I was going to be at a certain level. I'm a little bit better than that level, but instead of jumping from, 75 pounds to 100 pounds, I go up each week slowly and methodically to make sure that my form's staying good, that I'm doing the exercise, I'm not just doing a huge increase. Or if I jump up to 100 pounds, say, oh, I can do a lot more than that and do 100 pounds, and then I can't. And then I fail at 3 reps instead of 8 reps, so I made too big of a jump. So it gives you a nice little broad point of where to be at. The hard part is with dumbbells, because with dumbbells, there's no 2.5 pound increment. So like if I'm doing barbell low incline bench press at 165 and I need to go up, next week I can throw a 2.5 on each side and it's 170, and piece of cake, easy peasy. But if I'm doing 65 on the incline dumbbell press at 65 pounds each, and I crank those out no problem, I can't go up 2.5 pounds on each side. I have to go up 5 pounds on each side. So it's a 10 pound increase in total weight instead of a 5 pound increase in total weight. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is, as they say. I am going to get me some Versa grips or Cobra grips or some kind of grips like that, because I'm starting to get to a point where I need to grip the bars a little bit better. But the thing I like about the Versa grips, Cobra grips, or that I've seen advertised that I like about them, is that you can use them as gloves, as in, when you're bench pressing, or reps as when you're doing like lat pull downs and shit like that. So there ought to be a lot of versatility in them with the exercises I do, especially with the cambered bars that won't actually allow me to wrap around. I'll have to see if I can like hook on somehow. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. So I'm pulling into my house. I've had a much longer exit video than I usually do. So that's it. That's all I got. Enjoy your weekend. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, enjoy your weekend, because it is coming up on the weekend. But I will see you tomorrow.